Love where you live and play with Lindsay Management. Affordable apartments and golf memberships at 9 and 18-hole courses. Buying or selling? Trust Lindsay and Associates. Serving the community for over 50 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Want to run faster, jump higher, move with more power? The Sports Recovery and Development Program at Bridges Therapy Group builds speed, strength, agility, and endurance while correcting movement issues that can cause injury. Give your athlete the edge. Schedule an assessment today at srdathlete.com.
If you look at the team that was week 0, we're not the same team we were week 0. And that's, again, hats off to these guys. They could quit, but they don't.
It is the final week of the regular season of high school volleyball, and we talk with Heritage head coach Eric Munoz. It is Wednesday, October 22nd, and this is Varsity Vibe Today. Welcome into Varsity Vibe Today on this Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Alyssa Orange. Let's get to our Lewis Automotive opening drive. The fall kickoff event is happening now at the Lewis Automotive Group. Unbeatable prices and special financing. Your next vehicle is ready for you now at one of their 3 locations in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Farmington. Well, it's the final week of the regular season for high school volleyball, and the 6A West determined last night in a thriller between Bentonville and Fayetteville. Earlier this season, Bentonville and Fayetteville faced off. Bentonville won that one at home, and on Tuesday night, they played at Fayetteville High School. The Tigers winning that match in 3 sets, securing the 6A West title. I was able to catch up with head coach Hannah Berry afterwards. Big win here at Fayetteville to seal the 6A West. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What was this match like? Obviously always going to be competitive, but the girls to be able to sweep it in 3.
Oh, it was amazing. Coming here and playing at Fayetteville has always been kind of a giant for us in the last, 4 years that I've been in this program. And so just to come onto their court and not feel the nerves and be confident in ourselves and take the match is really exciting.
You also can't overlook the fact that you're undefeated in conference.
Correct.
To walk away. So what does that feel like?
I don't even know. It's amazing. This team has been absolutely amazing. I have great leadership. They let each other make mistakes. They love on each other. If somebody has a game off, I can't even tell because they're super tight. So that's been huge on just working through all of our ups and downs throughout the season and just staying consistent. But being undefeated right now is amazing.
Why is this group special?
They're going to make me cry just looking at it right now. Our captains, our seniors, just like I said, the camaraderie and the effort that they've put in. It starts for us in December. Basically, we start lifting in the off season. They've bought in. They are incredibly humble and they're always ready to make changes. So it's so fun to coach a group of kids that have like the hunger to win and love each other.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the Tigers. Again, one more match for everyone this week, and then the state tournament starts next week, leading to the state title games in Hot Springs on November 1st. It is now time to introduce you to our Lindsay Boys Athlete of the Week, and it is Mountain Home's running back Barrett Miller. Friday against Siloam Springs, he had 5 total touchdowns, 199 rushing yards, and 93 receiving yards. 3 of those touchdowns came in the first half alone. The 33-0 win is the Bombers' second straight shutout. They play Lake Hamilton on Friday. Again, congratulations to Barrett Miller, our Lindsay Boys Athlete of the Week. And sticking with football, coming up after the break, a 25-game losing streak snapped by Heritage last Friday. We catch up with head coach Eric Munoz.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve.
When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
They're just constantly giving back to the community that helped build them.
I would recommend them first, always.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
If you're an athlete that wants to improve your game, maybe improve your 40, jump higher, have better agility, Bridges Therapy Group's Sport Recovery and Development Program can help. They've been helping student athletes reach their highest potential for quite a while now. They've got a team that includes physical therapists, athletic trainers, personal trainers, and occupational therapists. And together, they design individual plans to build speed, explosive power, agility, strength, and endurance. Whether your athlete's returning from rehab or working for a competitive edge, SRD provides the training and guidance to help them succeed. Schedule your athlete's assessment today at srdathlete.com.
Quick Turf is the go-to team for building championship-level sports facilities for public schools, private schools, and the entire school district. They also install beautiful backyard putting greens for homeowners. Known for lifelike, eco-friendly turf, Quick Turf handles everything from design and lighting to drainage and final landscaping. Their all-in-one approach delivers high-performance surfaces for athletes and low-maintenance greens that last for years. With preventative maintenance programs, they keep every field and green looking game day ready. Schedule a free consultation today at quickturf.com. That's QIKturf.com.
The fall kickoff event is on now at Lewis Automotive Group. Unbeatable prices, special financing, and your next ride is ready for you at any of our locations in Fayetteville, Farmington, or Springdale. Don't forget about the Lewis Guarantee, home of double the factory warranty, only at Lewis Automotive Group.
Could a little extra support help your child shine even brighter? Bridges Therapy Group empowers kids to live their best life with expert pediatric therapy services tailored to their needs. Their team offers occupational therapy, speech therapy, and physical therapy, guiding families from the first evaluation to every milestone along the way. Give your children the tools to succeed and shine. Give your child the tools to succeed and shine. Visit btgpeds.com to learn more and schedule your appointment today. That's btgpeds.com.
Love where you live and play with Lindsay Management. Enjoy affordable apartments with community amenities like fitness centers and resort-style pools at select locations. Golf memberships are also available at beautiful 9 and 18-hole courses. Buying or selling a home, commercial, or investment property? Trust Lindsay and Associates, serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 50 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Friday night, a big night for Heritage head coach Eric Munoz and his team as they got the 41-40 win over Northside in overtime, stopping a 2-point conversion to win that game. This breaks a 25-game losing streak, a 22 conference game losing streak, and I was able to catch up with Braedon, Carroll, and Coach Munoz about that moment and what this win means to the program.
It was a good feeling for sure. I think the biggest thing is knowing the hard work these kids put into it. And, it's been a while since they've had a chance to see what it's like to win. And, you saw it on their faces at the end of the game. There were some kids that were emotional. And, of course, coaches were excited. Fans were excited. Student section ran on the field. I mean, it was good to see, and it was good for these kids to get to enjoy that.
Braedon, what did that win mean to you?
I mean, it meant a lot, especially that we got to do it at home in front of all of our friends, family, our fans. Everyone got to be there to experience it with us. And I feel like that just made it feel 10 times better.
Yeah, Braedon, you put in the effort, you put in the hard work. You're going to practice just like every team is. And sometimes all of that hard work doesn't always equal wins on the football field, but it's there and the process is there. What do you think this win will do for this program?
I mean, I think it'll boost everyone's spirits. Okay, we can win, so let's try and capitalize on this and get better at what we're already good at and fix the things that we need to kind of clean up.
Mm-hmm. Coach, talk me through that final play, Northside deciding to go for 2. What was your perspective of everything that you watched unfold, and what were you seeing?
Yeah, they came out with a PAT team. But I noticed they switched their holder out to the quarterback, and I don't know if it was because they didn't feel like the holder did a good job to play before, or if they had a trick up their sleeve. So I made sure I called a timeout, pulled the defense over and talk about the block. And if they didn't, kick a PAT that we were ready for a 2-point conversion, and they ended up going out in a 2-point conversion. And we didn't play it, I would say, 100% great schematically, but at the end of the day, you got to make the plays to win the game, and we made enough to win the game.
Mm-hmm. What does that say about just the focus that your guys had in that moment to understand how big of a play that was?
It says a lot. There was a lot of ups and downs in the game. First half, we had to keep them in it at halftime and let them understand that, guys, it's a 4-quarter game. It's not a half game. And third quarter we had some ups and downs that we had to fight through, and we did a good job of with Braedon leading the charge on the offense, getting at a good 7-minute drive late in the third quarter, going to the fourth, and getting us back on top. And then of course, when we got into overtime, he ran the ball in for a touchdown as well, which was kudos to him, but also kudos to those big boys up front that are blocking for him.
Yeah, Braedon, do you feel like maybe things have been a little bit different in the locker room this week?
Yes, ma'am. I feel like it's been like we've had more spirit. I feel like we've been happier. Like I feel like we've come together better as a team after this win, because we all see that we have what it takes to win now. Mm-hmm. And so we're working together better, I feel like.
Yeah, they always say sometimes in basketball, sometimes you just got to see the ball go through the hoop, right? Coach, what's the message now to the team with the rest of the season?
Yeah, we told them after the game, hey, enjoy it. This is what it feels like to win. You got to enjoy it, but come Saturday, come Monday, it's another day, and we got to move on from that, and we got to prepare better than we prepared the week before, and keep doing that the rest of the season. And that's the expectation, is going back to the practice field, and taking it one day at a time, one practice at a time, and getting better. And that's one thing I'm really proud about these kids, is they are getting better. If you look at the team that was week 0, we're not the same team we were week 0. And that's, again, hats off to these guys. They could quit, but they don't. They keep working hard, keep taking coaching, and they just keep getting better. It's good to see.
They head to Bentonville West for their next game. But speaking of high school football, a lot of these teams moving their games from Friday to Thursday because of weather coming in. And it's something to keep an eye on. We've got track of who's moved their games. You can find that on our social media platforms, exactly when things are moving around. I know it's a lot of information has come out over the last couple of days. So make sure to follow us on our social media page for all of those updates on these games that have been moved because weather coming in on Friday. While you're there, make sure to like us, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, sign up for our newsletter at varsityvibearkansas.com. That is going to do it for Varsity Vibe today on this Wednesday. A special shout out to our sponsors, Lewis Automotive, Lindsay, Bridges Therapy, Everett Chevrolet, and Quick Turf. I'll see you tomorrow.